The Haunting of Hawthorn House. Set in an isolated countryside, Hawthorn House is an old, abandoned mansion with a chilling reputation. A young paranormal investigator named Sophie is drawn to uncover the mystery of the house. As she explores its eerie corridors, she faces supernatural encounters that challenge her bravery and sanity. A foggy evening, Sophie stands outside Hawthorn House, gazing at its decrepit, Gothic architecture. The air is thick with suspense, and the faint sound of crows adds to the chilling ambiance. Sophie opens the massive wooden door, which creaks loudly. She steps into a grand, dusty hallway, filled with old paintings and an ominous silence. As Sophie walks down the hall, she hears whispers and faint footsteps. She turns around, but there's no one there. A flickering candle lights up a corner, revealing a ghostly face. Sophie finds a hidden door behind an old bookshelf. She pushes it open to reveal a dark, cold room filled with antique furniture and mysterious symbols drawn on the floor. Sophie encounters a shadowy figure that appears before her, gesturing warningly. She freezes, feeling an overwhelming sense of fear as whispers grow louder. In another room, Sophie sees a large, dusty mirror. As she looks into it, she sees a horrifying reflection of herself, distorted and ghostly. Sophie climbs the creaky stairs to the attic. She finds an old journal that reveals the tragic history of Hawthorn House, detailing paranormal activity and lost souls. Sophie hears faint giggles and sees ghostly children playing in a distant hallway. Their faces are pale, and their laughter sends chills down her spine. As she moves through the house, shadows seem to follow her, creeping closer with each step, as if alive. Sophie finds herself drawn to the basement, where a ghostly apparition waits, eyes full of sorrow and anger. The room is damp and cold, filled with old, rusty tools. Sophie tries to flee the house, but the doors slam shut, trapping her inside. Shadows gather around, and ghostly whispers fill the air. Sophie faces the main spirit of the house, a woman in a torn dress with empty, haunted eyes. The spirit is sorrowful yet menacing, as if begging for release. Sophie finds the courage to confront the spirit, reciting words she found in the journal. The spirit lets out a sorrowful scream as it begins to fade away. With the curse broken, the once haunted house now falls silent. Sophie stands in the center, exhausted but triumphant, as light starts to filter through the windows. Sophie exits Hawthorn House, looking back one last time before walking away, leaving the ominous mansion behind as daylight breaks. As the camera zooms out, the house stands quietly, but a faint whisper echoes from within, hinting that its dark history may not be fully laid to rest.